Hello and welcome to the Wealthy Circle. Our today's guest is a Bollywood actor and a businessman. You might have seen him in movies like Lafange Parinde, Johnny Gaddar, New York. But today we are going to talk to him and understand how he manages his acting business and his business. So let's see if you can guess who our guest is going to be. And tell us in the comments before we start the video.
Hi Neil sir, welcome to the Wealthy Circle.
Thanks.
So what's the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
The most amount of money I've made in a single year is enough to become financially independent. For me, financial independence is not about luxury. For me, financial independence is more about the basic necessities being met. For me, it's been an uphill task towards that because every time I feel that I've reached financial independence, one added responsibility comes kicking in and the slab just increases.
And do you remember the first moment where you independently felt financially independent?
The first time that I felt financially independent was when I bought my first small property and I got my first check for rent as an legal license. And there I felt, okay, that's my first step towards financial independence because investment सही था.
Right.
और investment का वैसे तो अगर आपके खाते में होता है तो आपको एक इंटरेस्ट मिल जाता है बैंक के अकाउंट में एफडी में. बट मुझे प्रॉपर्टीज करने का शौक है. प्रॉपर्टी अप्रिशिएट भी होती है, कैपिटल अप्रिसिएशन होता है और साथ साथ में आपको अगर आप उसे भाड़े पे चढ़ाएं तो उसका भाड़ा भी आता है. तो यू डू मेक मनी एंड यू हैव टू बी वाइज अबाउट हाउ यू इन्वेस्ट दैट मनी अगेन.
If I were to give you 1 crore rupees right now, what would be the best places to invest?
If you give me a crore of rupees, of course, a crore would not be enough to get a property of that.
Yeah, in Mumbai, yeah.
Of at least in Mumbai, but outskirts you might be able to find something. In fact, I would invest in land. तो पैसे या तो फिर वो जमीन में 1 करोड़ की जमीन लेता और भूल जाता कि मैंने वो जमीन खरीदी है और मेरे पास जमीन है. फिर कुछ 10 सालों बाद 15 सालों बाद वो जमीन का अप्रिसिएशन जब होता तब उसका फायदा होता. अगर जमीन नहीं तो फिर म्यूचुअल फंड या एसआईपी करता और धीरे धीरे एक साथ नहीं बट वो उसको एक एफडी में डालता, शायद उसके इंटरेस्ट से वो एसआईपी बांधता ताकि प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट भी रहे और इंटरेस्ट से मैं अपना एसआईपी भी करूं और फिर वो मैं उसको जमा करते रहता और बढ़ाते रहता या तो सोना लेता.
Did you always wanted to become an actor or was there ever another dream for you?
No, there was never another dream. I was 3 years old, 3.5, and I ever since then knew acting is what I want to do. And at 4 I did a film called Vijay. At 5 I did a film called Jaisi Karni Waisi Bharni. Both very big films, big directors, big setups. And ever since then, you know, the ball has started rolling and here I am 43 now and I'm still at it.
So you are in a line of work that requires you to say the word no a lot of times and it is one of the hardest things to do. How hard or how easy is it for you to say no and, you know, if there is an incident that, you know, taught you to?
No, so I'm glad that you asked this question. I had a smirk on my face earlier because I've learned a lot in my life by not saying no. And when I say that is when I politely had to say no, I should have done it myself. But I had, you know, managers, I had PR team, etc. who go and reject something on your behalf. You know, anyone who knows me knows that I don't have arrogance at all. I don't have an ego. But I'm shy. So if I have to say no, most of the times I'm caught in a very sticky situation of how to say no because I feel bad. I'm also human. I also have a heart and I do have consideration for the man ahead of me who's offering me that. I respect that. But if I had to say no, I should have done it. So now if I have to say no to someone, I politely make the call myself. And there's a way that I say it. And many a times I've seen that after I have said it, they've come back to me. Few people who were said no to by my team earlier never came back.
Oh,
you know, everyone understands that it's a small industry. At some point or the other, we will cross roads.
Absolutely.
You know, I've been here 20 years and done quite a body of work for people to understand that I have no shame in apologizing for any of my mistakes if I have.
So apart from the movie Ishwar, are there any movies that you'd like to recommend to our viewers, especially to the Gen Z ones?
So only he and I know the secret behind Ishwar. But, you know, Sholay would be Mr. India, would be Sita Aur Geeta, would be Mera Naam Joker, would be entire Raj Kapoor filmography, Guru Dutt's Sam's filmography, Dev Saab's filmography, Dilip Saab's. I can just keep going on. Amongst the English films, my favorite are, Steven Spielberg's Jaws. Yet another film of his is Jurassic Park. I love Titanic, my anytime film. Then I love all animated films. So,
Okay.
I mean, you're asking the wrong guy to take a pick of just a few. I can just go on and on about films.
You've been in the industry for almost 20 years. What has been the constant driving factor for success?
You have to learn the art of patience. This is not some mathematical calculation that's going to hit the right chord. So the only factor that keeps me waking up every morning and going for it every single day is that I have this mad obsessive passion towards my craft. This is the craft that is the closest to immortality. I mean, there is no other profession, no other business in this world besides the entertainment business and anyone who's associated even remotely with it. Even Steve Jobs, for example, is somewhere linked to an entertainment business, is what I feel. Though, of course, he's an inventor. He made, his gadgets and his legacy through that. But then too, it's connected with, the media, and media made him where he is.
True. That's
today.
very true, yeah.
Like for me, the day I held my grandfather's small, camera he had, and I still have it there. It's in my office cubicle. When I held his camera for the first time and I clicked a photograph and I saw it, after I printed it out, I realized that it's almost like a time machine. It's got the power of capturing a moment for rest of its life. So this is God sent, Of course, my passion for my craft is there. I am very disciplined. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I have my routine, I'm regimented. All that is there. I how my father does riyaz for his singing, I do riyaz for my acting. I keep brushing my craft. I keep trying to pick up new nuances of how I would depict a particular scene. I would work on my dialogue delivery, my diction, my multiple languages that I work in: Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam.
That is amazing, yeah.
So while I do that, like I mentioned, the only thing that keeps me going is knowing that, boss, you're going to leave back moments and memories for eternity. Somebody many years later, after you're gone, will still remember you by what you're doing today. And for me, that's my calling card.
That is amazing. I kind of had a goosebumps moment. Beyond acting, sir, you've had multiple businesses. You're a writer, you have your own production house and everything. How is it that you manage and juggle between acting and the rest of your businesses?
So apart from the film aspect, my brother and I invest in startups, but predominantly my focus lies in, the creative field. So the production house is handled by my brother and me. He's a director himself, but he's also shrewd and a very strong producer. So he handles the business aspect. I look after more the creative aspect. I write, I develop, I go and pitch, and I go and sell. After that, he comes in and he sets the mathematics behind it. The only way to juggle between all of this is you got to enjoy it. Yeah, you have to enjoy it all. You can't say any of this is a burden. I also love interiors. I have properties that I own and I do interiors of my own. But I know that I want to do it to a certain level because I know I'm going to put that up on Leavin license. And, once my licensor comes in, I will be earning out of it. For me, that's also a business. So I put as much passion into the interiors also that I would into my acting and into my writing.
Sir, what would you say is your smartest financial decision?
My smartest financial decision, risking it and investing correctly. I think most of the times we hesitate in taking risks. But till I didn't do that, till I didn't jump into the deep end, I didn't learn how to swim, literally. My father, very rightly has said, when you're young and you're making suddenly crores out of, a profession at what, 23, 24, you want to buy the best of cars, you want to buy the best of watches, you want to buy the best of luxuries.
Yeah.
So not that I don't indulge in that and haven't done that in the past, very tight-handedly, because, for me, appreciating assets have always been my go-to, not depreciating assets. So a car is a depreciating asset. And you get it out of a showroom and it's already down 50% literally.
Yeah.
technically 33%, but I'd say 50% gone right there. So great, you know. So I find comfort in moving around in yellow black cab also, or in an auto. It doesn't matter. You know, वो कहावत है कि खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे पता तेरी रजा क्या है. तो I feel कि you make yourself such a big brand that चाहे आप साइकिल से जाओ, ऑटो से जाओ, या टैक्सी से जाओ, या रोल्स रॉयस में जाए, you make a mark by getting off wherever you are. आज हम देखते हैं कि लोग रेंट पे हैं, फिर खर्चे हैं, बट गाड़ियां बड़ी आ रही हैं, लग्जरीज ज़्यादा हो रही हैं. कहने के लिए कहते हैं कि वी डोंट इन्वेस्ट इन रियल एस्टेट. वी आर इन इंडिया, वी डोंट गेट पेंशंस हियर. Abroad, every citizen gets money from their government. Here we don't do that. So what are you relying on? You have to, at some point you will get old. You will need, today you have work, tomorrow suppose God forbid 6 months you don't have work. You won't be able to pay that rent out. Then what
That is
happens?
true. That is
Then what happens?
What is something that you learned from business that you couldn't learn from acting?
Being shrewd, for one. But no, it's made me sharper. It's made me more worldly wise. It's made me more outspoken and a little more intelligent about how I should communicate with people. From a business aspect, you realize that it's just business.
Right.
It's nothing to be taken personally. So, आर्टिस्ट और बिजनेसमैन में थोड़ा ये फ़र्क है. हम थोड़ा पर्सनली ले लेते हैं. अगर रिजेक्शन हो गया, ओए क्या अच्छा मुझे रिजेक्ट किया इसमें, अब मैं दिखाता हूँ इसको, या मैं पंगे लूँगा इससे. ऐसा नहीं है. बिजनेस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से थोड़ा एनालाइज करके वो लोग या तो हाँ करते हैं या ना करते हैं कि अच्छा ये आपको ठीक लग रहा है, ये नहीं लग रहा है, इसमें मुनाफा है या नुकसान है ना. तो वो देखकर बस वही थोड़ा सीखा है. हालांकि मैं झूठ कहूँगा अगर मैं कहूँ आपसे कि मैं थोड़ा वो बिजनेस जैसा हो गया हूँ. आज भी बहुत दर्द होता है. आज भी बुरा लगता है.
What is something overrated that you think is about money and success?
What I feel is the one thing that we are chasing for throughout our life is not going to go with us.
Okay.
That is
true. That is
I mean, it's so ironic कि हम अपनी पूरी जिंदगी बटोरने में हम बिता देते हैं, और हमारी फितरत में है कि हम अपने लिए ना करते हैं, अपनी अगले आने वाली पीढ़ी के लिए, अपने नेक्स्ट जनरेशन के लिए करें, फिर वो भी करेगी. बट इसमें हम अपनी जिंदगी नहीं जीते. हम अपनी खुशियों को त्याग देते हैं, हम अपनी खुशियों को दबा देते हैं, हम अपने मोमेंट्स क्रिएट नहीं कर पाते. और खुशी की तुलना जब पैसों से की जाती है तो वो बड़ा दुख होता है, क्योंकि अच्छा इसके पास आज इतनी बड़ी गाड़ी है, या इसके पास एक नया फोन आ गया, तो मेरे पास तो यार वो 11 नंबर का फोन ही है, अभी तो 17 आ गया है. है ना, ऑरेंज कलर का, वो भी मेरे को वो चाहिए. तो वो वो जब ये सारी चीजें आप अपने खुशियों से इवैल्यूएट करने लगते हैं, ये गलत कर रहे हैं. मैं आपको एक वाकया बताता हूँ, और खुद ही के एक्सपीरियंस से. आई वाज इन अ रिलेशनशिप एंड इट डिडंट लास्ट, अनफॉर्चुनेटली, एंड आई ऑलमोस्ट वेंट इनटू डिप्रेशन आफ्टर दैट, एंड आई वाज रियली अपसेट. आई सेड कि व्हाट डू आई डू टू गेट माई सेल्फ हैप्पी अगेन. आई वेंट एंड आई बॉट माई सेल्फ अ Ducati 848. I love bikes. I bought myself a new Ducati 848 and I got it home and I went spinning around, and I came back and I said, okay, I've got myself the new gear. I've got myself a new kit. I came back home. I saw the key in my hand. I saw the bike. I went back home and I still felt depressed and I was still low. तो तब मुझे एहसास हुआ, I said, यार ये तो बस एक पल की खुशी थी. मटीरियलिस्टिक खुशी एक सेकंड के लिए थी. खर्चा तो कर लिया, अब सुनना भी पड़ेगा, डांट भी सुननी पड़ेगी पिताजी से कि एक और बाइक, मैं तो ये बाइक को मना कर रहा था तुम्हारी, तुमने तो एक और खरीद ली. बट इसके साथ साथ फिर मुझे एहसास हुआ कि मेरा दिल जो टूटा है वो इन चीज़ों से तो नहीं जुड़ सकता. तो मैंने अपना फिर वो समय जो मैं इन चीज़ों पे अगर बिताता, मैंने अपने परिवार के साथ समय बिताना शुरू किया. अपने पिताजी के साथ, अपनी माँ के साथ, बहन के साथ, भाई के साथ, उनके साथ जाता बाहर, उनसे बात करता कि मेरे दिल पर क्या बीती है या क्या बीत रही है, उनसे खुल के बात करता. तब एहसास हुआ कि जब वहाँ उनके साथ मोमेंट्स शेयर करता और बातों बातों में एक हंसी आ जाती या खुशी होती, तो मुझे तब एहसास हुआ कि भाई ये सारी चीज़ें नश्वर हैं, ये तो जाएंगी. ये जो पल हैं ये सदियाँ साथ रहेंगी, और हमेशा मेरे साथ रहेंगी जब तक मैं हूँ. I say this saying every time and I'm going to say it again. Smile is a curved line that puts everything straight.
Straight. Oh, amazing, sir. And what would you say is the one mistake that, young actors or creators that they make, while whatever content they're being a part of?
They're following trends. You need to be a trendsetter. You can't follow trends because what happens is you lose your own identity in that. Where is your uniqueness? Where is your X factor? Pretty much performances look the same then. Similarly, I feel that whether it's social media, whether it's anything, have your own unique style. Not now. Sooner or later, you will find an audience for yourself. Find your own calling,
What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
The best piece of advice that I've ever received is don't take yourself too seriously. We have this inherent, human nature कि आज मेरे पास ये है, बंगला है, गाड़ी है. So जब आप एक किस्म के मकाम को हासिल करते हैं, तो आप थोड़े हो जाते हैं, थोड़े self-obsessed. Narcissistic almost. Don't take yourself seriously. आज looks हैं, कल वो ढल जाएंगे. आज पैसा है, शायद कल नहीं हो. आज नहीं है, शायद कल आ जाए. समय बदलते रहता है. आप भी बदलेंगे. आपके आजू बाजू जितने लोग हैं सब बदलने वाले हैं. So nothing is permanent.
What is that one piece of advice that you'd like to leave the younger generation with?
In the whole race of achievements and wanting to achieve something in life, let not life go by. Because yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why it's called present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks.
You had some great advice to give us. Lovely talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.